Importance of interlinguistic similarity and stable bilingualism when two languages compete. A paper by J Mira, Seoane and Juan Nieto. University of Santiago de Compostela. Abrams and Strogatz succeeded in modeling two languages which compete in a closed population. They proposed two distinct groups representing each language. The population would be distributed between the groups, and a flow from one group to the other would be established depending on the number of speakers of each group and the relative status of each tongue. This and successive modeling did not take bilingualism into account. Results were obtained which closely predicted the evolution of the number of speakers of well-differentiated languages such as Quechua and Spanish, or English and Welsh. In these situations, bilingualism is not an essential feature. There exist, however, situations in which the modeling of a bilingual group is of capital importance. The situation inspiring our work is that of Galician and Spanish in northwest Spain, where most of the population speaks both languages. In a model from 2005, due to Mira and Paredes, a third group which represents the bilingual speakers is also considered. The corresponding flows between groups are established. The key to access the group of bilingual speakers lies on a parameter accounting for the similarity among the languages. The present work analyzes the stability of this model and interprets the different situations which emerge. To do so, 400 possible values of the parameters of status and similarity between the languages are taken. For each pair of parameters, a large sample of random initial conditions is given to the model. The evolution of the initial conditions is solved numerically until convergence has been reached for all the samples. This method allows us to build a map of the different stable possibilities that were found for the model. The most important finding is that the possibility exists that two languages can coexist in a long-term equilibrium together with a group of bilingual speakers. This possibility was ruled out in previous studies, where modeling of bilingualism lagged. In the present model, this coexistence is unavoidable when similarity is large enough and the status of the competing languages is similar. There exist also some situations in which a fine-tuning of the initial proportion of speakers will determine the life or death of each language. As a test of the model, the aforementioned competition between Galician and Spanish is analyzed. A similarity of an 80% between these languages is obtained, which agrees with previous work on the topic.